Hello and happy gaming, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we now have a lot of ground that we can cover in this game. We've got... pardon me. We've got Yzma's Tear, which is making us immune to the Irish Spring. We've now got the Monarch Wing, so we can double jump. So for the most part, the entire map is open to us, so it's just a matter of finding things now. So the things that are high up on my priority list are things like finding another pale ore. Basically, I'm just looking for the things that are counting towards 100%. So more pale ore, more charms, things like that. We're looking to more or less just complete our collection of things now. Ow. And this is one of the things that we were... Oops. I made an oops. And this is one of those things that we looked at very early on in the game, but Hey Spikes, you want to stop interrupting me when I talk? That'd be great! But yeah, we looked at this very early on. Wow, I'm an idiot. What in the heck is wrong with me right now? I guess it's not just Binding of Isaac that I suck at. There we go. Kidding me? You won't get me right now? There we go. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Alright, so this will be interesting. Ugh. Alright, not doing great right now. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Hopefully this time without the abject failure and humiliation. We were doing so good first. Then everything just kind of fell apart. Looking to not have things fall apart anymore. I want to do well. There we go. Okay. Alright, back to the tricky platforming section. Which should never have been... What am I doing? Alright, you out of the way. I've got places to be. I can't be bothered to stop for the likes of you. Hello, sir. Oops. Yes, birds. I hear you. Okay, well, now that I know I could have just done that. Man, that stupid Dark Sage, always trying to do everything the hard way. What's wrong with you? Alright, so this is exactly what it seems like, just a shortcut back. so let's take a look and see what there is to be seen here. By the way, in case you're wondering what the rancid eggs are for, there is a shamanist near Dirtmouth where you can actually give her the rancid eggs to get back, I want to say it's half of your geo when you die. But, you could always just, go get your spirit back and get all your geo. A visitor? Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps, like me, you have a taste for discovering new things? I am Sheo, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with a nail. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I've said. Was it Shale the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist. Beautiful. Mastered the Great Slash. Alright. So, my work, does it move you? The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush, these things are not so different. We cut into the world so that we can peer deeper inside. For now, though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards, only you can see it. Good luck. I wonder what he says when... So you met my brother Oro and convinced him to teach you his nail art. It's been a long time since I've seen him. Wonder how much he's changed. He always seemed to be haunted by something, though I never learned what. No matter the distance between us, though, we are still brothers. I hope that passing down his learnings to you brought him some happiness. That nail art you've earned. The Cyclone Slash. That was always Mato's favorite. It must have made him ecstatic to have a pupil like you. He always wanted to pass down what he'd learned to a new generation. He was not the most skilled pupil himself, but his enthusiasm and his kindness set him apart. I'm glad he achieved what he had desired for so long, to be a teacher. Alright, so there's a little bit of lore there. I always do appreciate the lore of this game. Just basically any excuse to immerse myself in the world of Hallownest is an excuse I'll gladly take. So let's not keep forgetting about the Crystal Flash here. Let's use it for what it's intended for, to make my life easier. Now, before we call it good here, there are some other things I would like to do in this general area. Oh, pardon me. Oh, cool. That takes care of that journal entry. I don't have to go around hunting moss chargers anymore. Haha, don't have to worry about that. No more Irish Spring drowning for me. Down here is what I'm looking for. So I said earlier that there was something here other than the mask fragment. Let's actually come in here and take care of that now. My child, can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, You speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Yes. Owie. For the most part, this battle is just about patience, because it can be very difficult to damage No Eyes. That, and because she likes to teleport around, the arena is actually more difficult than the boss herself. That and this fight is incredibly atmospheric. Almost. The fight in and of itself isn't much, but the atmosphere is something. And the first time I did this was like something out of a goddamn creepypasta. And there we go. So, creepypasta monster is down. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. I find it very interesting that many of the people and the spirits you come across actually have a pretty decent knowledge of who, or in this case, what the knight is. I find it to be very interesting. In fact, the lore of Hollow Knight just in general is interesting. Don't have to hunt those fuckers anymore. And here I just want to use the bench. Alright, so if I go down, I can actually reach the Fog Canyon and finally purchase Leg Eater's charm. The last charm he has to sell anyway. Fragile Strength, which can become Unbreakable Strength later, but, you know, one step at a time first. Oh, that's right, I don't have a map for this area yet. And sadly, I'm not going to acquire it for a little while either. That doesn't matter. That can't hurt me anymore. Okay, where is Leg Eater? I thought I was right there, right on course to meet him. Owie. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong area. He's in the fungal wastes. Oops. Alright, no problem. So that... Actually, no, that is the closest stag station, so... Allow me to revert my course a bit. There's something simultaneously serene and scary about the Fog Canyon that I like. It's an aesthetic that I'm very interested in. Alright, that's kind of the word of that's kind of the word when we're talking about Hollow Knight. There are so many decisions that just spark interest. There we go. So now let's go talk to Leg Eater and get Fragile Strength. Always got to be willing to do your leg work in order to get 100%. That's not just true in this game. Ow. In this game, it's true in just about any game. Alright. Basically just go straight over. I'm sorry, you just fart orange shit at me? Man, get away from me. Oops, I made an owie. Hey, another Wanderer's Journal. Might not be a bad idea to head back to the Historian either. Go away. And re-earn a bit of my keep. Alright, let me see. Oh, this is an area I don't think I went to. Interestingly, I'm not 100% sure where I am. But that's okay, getting lost in these games is about half the fun. I don't mind being a little off course because I get to see so much interesting stuff. Alright, so continue up. There we go. Yeah, those guys looked dangerous earlier, but they're pretty much nothing now. So now that we can swim in the old Irish Spring, there's actually a path that we can take over here now. Yep, right there. But I am going to suggest that we don't take it just yet. Here, Fragile Strength. And that means that our list of charms is starting to look a little bit more robust. Yes, upset birds, I see you there. And now, I should probably head back. Actually, where I want to go is the resting ground, so in order to do that, we need a stag station. But I do think it would be worth taking a quick trip through the Forgotten Crossroads first. Oh, you son of a bitch. Which, now that we've beaten the Broken Vessel, the Forgotten Crossroads are going to look a little different. Oh, no, you can definitely see what's different about them. Forgotten Crossroads is now the infected Crossroads. And everything here is now just a little bit darker, a little bit creepier, and definitely a lot more orange. Map updated. Alright, so where we want to go from here. I think our first order of business is to go talk to the Grub Father. Out of the way. No, you out. I don't return here all that often, so when I do, it generally has to be with some sort of business in mind. Now that it's the infected Crossroads instead of the forgotten Crossroads, there's different enemies and different dangers. Should have pogoed. Why didn't I pogo? Hey. Hello, Mr. Grubfather. Nice, thank you. Ooh, what is this? Hollow Nest Seal. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. As I've said before. How you like them infected venge flies? So now that we've gotten all 3 nail arts, let's head down here and talk to Sly. So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skill. You have mastered the art of my remaining pupils. Now tradition degrees, you too may hold the symbol. Wear it proudly, Nail Master. You shall be the last to receive its like. Nail Master's glory. Off you go, Nail Master. I've nothing more to give you. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo in trade for my precious wares. Another charm to check off the old bucket list. And happy to receive it I am. Could fit in very easily in place of Sprint Master. Alright, so I'll come back here if I need another simple key. There we go. Now seems like a good time to head back to the resting grounds and gather some gifts from the seer. The last time we talked to her, we only had 100 essence. We now have far more than that, thanks to beating the Lost Kin. And no eyes. By the way, that's what the Whispering Roots look like after you've completed the essence collection. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. The dream. Okay. Approving your talent in its collection. Tried, closed it long. So I'm not necessarily going to read all of this. But there you go. So now we can go to that door across from here. Oh, you've collected 300 essence. Playing, attending these graves, certain things have to be kept in balance. Take this trinket for my efforts and return with 500 essence. That trinket is another pale ore, so we can go upgrade the nail again. You are a master in the making. Well done. Well done. I have a small reward for you. See, plucked from one of my most precious memories, this charm will bring you and the dream nail closer together still. The secrets of this kingdom won't be able to hide from you any longer. Once you collect 700 essence. There's the dream wielder charm. That lock of theirs, desperate but very clever. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, 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 doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So now we come back after we have 900. Soul vessel fragments. Now, did I collect Dream Shield? It looks like I did. And we can now explore the glade. Spirit Glade. The bugs within this glade are under my watch. Treat them with respect and you may remain. But raise your nail and you'll contend with me. Alright, so there's a lot of them. These are essentially characters created by the Kickstarter backers. And this is about the only place that they had for them. I would say if you want to come back and listen to what they all have to say, then by all means do so. It's very interesting, and once again, there's a lot of lore to be obtained here, but I'm really more so interested in just collecting what's in here and calling it good. Many different bugs, many different ideas. Alright, let's go collect us a bit more essence. I guess it is also possible to gather some essence just by dream nailing all of the different ghosts, but I've never tried it. I don't know if it's a thing that's worth doing. And King's Idol. Alright, that is actually going to earn us quite a bit of money. Matter of fact, that King's Idol by itself might just be enough to get us pretty close to that 3,000 mark I was talking about. It won't be enough by itself, but it'll help. Alright, so back down. I like the one that looks like a Little Red Riding Hood. So doesn't belong here. There we go. Haven't gotten all the essence orbs yet, so let's quick finish that off. Aha, I see it. Can't quite reach up there, but that's okay. Dash and dash and dash more! And there we go. That's all of them. Alright, let's make our way out of here. Alright, so that's an awful lot to get done. I do think it's a good idea to head back to the historian and take care of that little bit, though. I've still got a few minutes, so may as well make a go of it. Let's see, it's probably faster to get there from King's Station. So the two more things I'm going to do before I call it good. I am going to, one, talk to, was it Lem or Ram? I forget his name, but I want to trade in these relics that I have, get a little bit more money. Ow. And I want to upgrade our nail one more time before we call it good. Ow. Jerk. Yeah, those guys take an awful lot of punishment, so I find that farming them for more geo is typically more of a hassle than it's worth. This will lead us up to the Watcher's Tower, but I'm not necessarily looking to go there yet. Ow. You suck. Okay. I mean, you can go do that if you want. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try that. There is more to do in the in the royal waterways, underground waterways, what? But not yet.
Velmi Archet.
So we've got a decent amount of geo coming. Have you heard that saying about stone journals? If danger lurks by and your nail has dulled with wear, just swing your journal at your foes with blunt and deadly flare. It's a good one, isn't it? And accurate. They sure have a heft to them. What's that? A Wanderer's Journal? I have so many of these now. Once I get around to deciphering them all, I'll be the preeminent scholar on Hallownest Dead. Hallownest Seal? You're a talented collector, all right. Best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop. Hey, same thing. And King's Idol. King's Idol, eh? Hallownest King was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens. With the king rarely seen, worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill. Alright, now let's go upgrade our nail, and I think that is where I will call it a night. Ow. I forgot you tend to swing 3 times. Nailsmith, this way. No reason to go around the long way when we can do that. Alright, Mr. Stag Beetle Man. Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. Repeat the same thing I said last time. Alright, so now we're not in a position to go back to that fountain and get that soul vessel fragment, but at the same time, we now have the coiled nail.
Garadel Akari.
I've modified the nail to spiral form. A very tricky task it was. You'll find it stronger than ever before. Off you go now. Cut your way forward. Let's have a look at our new coiled nail. Ooh, a unicorn horn on a handle. I would make fun of it, but in Dungeons and Dragons, that's a damn powerful weapon. Alright, and with that, I think that is good for now. It's just a lot of collection, a lot of catching up on things. Always a lot to do in this game to reach 100%, but I'm glad to do it. So I suppose the question in the long run is, will I be able to reach full collection in around 20 hours? It's an awful lot to do, but I have to imagine that that I'll be able to do it, maybe. I guess we'll find out about half an hour to 40 minutes at a time, won't we? So, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my handiwork in the future, and I will see you in that future handiwork. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.